I'd like to call to order the Common Council meeting for May 14th, 2024 at 6:22 p.m. Attendance roll call.
Alderperson Wolf.
Here.
Hamel.
Here.
Decker.
Here.
Schwer.
Here.
Schrader. Here. Kabaki.
Here.
Alderperson Madden is absent. We have a quorum present.
Thank you. Statement of public notice.
This meeting was noticed in accordance with the open meeting law on Friday, May 10th, 2024.
Thank you. Public comment. Oh, Captain Fonz, you're the only one who lives here, I think, right? Lisa, do you live here? No. Do you want to talk? All right. Communications from the mayor's office. I will send out the memo tomorrow. Kate put together a timeline for replacing Sharon. Sharon's going to be retiring in January, but we're going to start this process we're going to start posting this in June. Keep the application process open for about a month. We're going to try doing the hiring process internally, meaning that we're not going to hire an outside source. We'll put together an interview panel, which we'll talk about more as a group on what that's going to be. But the goal is to try to make an offer by September for the January start. The reason we're doing it so soon is if we are not successful in doing this, January, it still gives us time to hire an outside headhunter or recruiting firm if we need to, and still have time to get somebody in place in time. And I don't think it hurts by offering someone in that position in September for a January start, because they're going to be coming from probably another community or a consultant like Ellers or something like that. So
Is that start date, can it move back? I mean, can it come sooner or?
no,
You're going to stay with it?
She's got a retirement date, and I'm guessing it has to she has that picture.
So you don't want no overlapping at all on that?
Well, we're going to overlap probably about a week. Some more, because we're not hiring someone that needs that much training, and quite honestly, having someone over your shoulders for more than a week's counterproductive.
I was just thinking you might run across the person you want.
So, but I'll send that memo out to each of you tomorrow, so you have a copy of it, and then we'll be talking about that more. But I just wanted to get you up to speed on that. I sent out an email yesterday asking for dates for doing a committee of the whole. The date that seems to work for everyone is Monday, June 3rd. We'll do that at 6 p.m. We're going to do it in meeting room 2, so we can all sit around and have more of a discussion. 2 topics on there right now. There are 3 topics on there right now. First is the old police department, talking about that. Alderman Madden had asked about having a discussion on term lengths and elected official salaries. So those are the 3 things that are on there right now. If there's something else you guys want added to it that night, planning on having some good discussions, so just let me know.
I'm sorry, what time did you say?
6 p.m.
6, okay.
Does that work for everyone? It sounded like it did from.
Yep.
So, and that's all I have. Moving on with the agenda, consent agenda, approval of the Common Council minutes from April 23rd, 2024. Voucher approval, resolution 032-2024, approval of a 2-lot extraterritorial certified survey map. Resolution 033-2024, approval of modification to permanent drainage easement for Giovanni. Resolution 034-2024, approval of gift and sponsorship agreement between Inpro Corporation and the City of Muskego for Park Arthur Baseball Field number 4. And Resolution 035-2024, appointment of a citizen member to Parks and Conservation Committee.
Motion to pull that from the agenda,
All right.
the last item.
Move to approve the balance and gross.
Second.
All's in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes unanimously. Resolution 035-2024, appointment of a citizen member to Parks and Conservation Committee.
Here.
I need a motion to.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second? Yes, sir.
How was that appointment arrived at?
Somebody resigned that was on there, and then I pick who I feel would do a good job on there and appoint them, and then they come forward for approval.
Is there a process that somebody, somebody could
Posting or
apply?
something?
I put it on social media, and I got zero feedback on it, so.
Is there postings on the city's website that are not social media?
there's a posting on the city website under the mayor's page for anyone that's interested in being on any committee to fill out an application, and there's a form on there that they can send it in, and occasionally I get those, but I probably haven't gotten one over a year on something like that. And I can't think of anyone who has applied through that position that is not currently on a board or committee, because I usually take advantage of that. It's not easy getting people to serve on these committees.
So there's not an announcement that there's a vacancy,
There was an announcement on social media.
but not on the city's
Correct.
website?
Right. More people, we get a lot more traffic on social media than our website.
Is it possible to
Exponentially.
have a posting on the city's website as well, in addition to social media?
If I wanted to, I really don't see the need for it. It's my appointment. It's not your appointment here. So I guess, it's part of being mayor, I guess.
I guess the only difference is it would be our approval.
Yeah,
So he can say, so-and-so, and you can say no.
right.
So you're just trying to be transparent, I guess is what you're trying to say. I guess that's what I'm getting out of this conversation, that
Yeah,
it's
I
not,
guess-
it's not the official
Right.
website where people like go to see where meetings are and stuff. There's no posting,
It's not like job postings. No.
Yeah.
So do you have a problem with the person that we're appointing, or?
No, I'm just thinking that there may be other people out there who may be interested, who, if they knew of it, they might be.
That may be, but
They might
again,
come forward.
then again, I go back to that's the privilege of the mayor.
I can see what he's saying. I mean, it's really not 100% transparent. I got that kind of feeling out
I
of
don't
this
think that's what he's
conversation.
saying, because we've had this conversation about other things. He wants to change the process, and, I'm not going to put words in your mouth. You can put your own words out
Okay.
there, but the process is, these are mayoral appointments.
Yeah, their appointments, and it's it's our chance to not approve them.
You.
And then you just keep bringing people
The
forward that-
council, I can keep on bringing back the same
Right.
person.
Right, you
Yeah.
can just keep bringing different people over and over, too.
Or the same person.
Yeah.
It doesn't, the council does not get to bring somebody forward in any shape or form, ever. So that's, the mayor you have approval process, but I'll tell you, I'm thankful for anyone that wants to be on these things. I mean, they're giving up their.
Volunteer.
Yeah, this is a volunteer thing, and then I'm not turning people down, I'll tell you that. And I'm putting it in an area that has probably close to 15,000 people looking at it daily in our community, because the two places I posted are very active Facebook pages. So
And you said their city Facebook page?
yeah, there's two main Muskego ones. They're actually called the main, one with two ends and one single end. And I posted on mine, and I've got 2,000 friends on my Mayor Rick Facebook page. So I'd be questioning people that are on there that don't have access to this, because I don't think they're as connected as they could be. I mean, these are very well-connected people that are paying attention to what's going on. They're taking that extra step of looking at what's going on in their community by going to a specialized social media page for their community. So I have no reason to change what I'm doing on it.
And we've been blessed with the people that have come forward on our committees, because our committee structure, and I go to a lot of committee meetings, we have excellent people on these committees. Anytime that someone approaches me with an issue, I suggest to them, why don't you get involved on a committee? I've never gotten a response. A
lot of times they don't want to because of work.
And I think on that point, Kevin, that's a good point. A lot of them stay a while, too.
Well, they say, well, because they can't get replacements. And
Well, they could just leave.
right, and they do. That's why this is
So I got
Mrs. Boyer just she's getting spread too thin. She's on our police and fire commission. She was on our parks board. She's president of the school board. She's like, enough is enough. So she resigned from this one.
And these are typically people that are very active in the community that are appointed.
Absolutely.
They're just not somebody that,
But
You
that
pick
all
off
being
the
said,
street.
if any of you have anyone that you want to see on a committee, by help, have them reach out to me. I mean, like, I've said no to people for specific posts. Like, some people have asked me on plan commission and I don't think they're going to be a good fit and don't bring them forward. But I always offer something to them. I mean, we have lots of stuff they can do here. So.
So when did Terry resign, announce her resignation?
2 weeks ago, I guess.
So my question to you, Dennis, is what would your suggestion be to do it differently?
I would like to see, the social media is fine, but I would like to see another avenue.
And if nobody comes forward, because nobody came forward on social media, right?
No.
So if nobody comes forward, then what? I guess.
You would be open to accepting a nomination?
I'm open to that now.
Okay.
Not for this one, because this one's already been appointed, but I've said that if you have anyone specific that wants to serve our community, I'd be happy. I mean,
So if somebody
they're
approaches-
serving our community, they're doing us a favor, absolutely.
Yeah,
As long as they don't come forward with an agenda that they want to, they're doing this for their own for their own, betterment.
I'd like to know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, like I said, I'm not specifically, I mean, I think people are more valuable that come forward and say, I want to serve, without saying, I want to serve on the plan commission or I want to serve on the police and fire. They're better off, I want to serve and here's my interest, and that we find where they fit, than somebody's, because usually when they're targeting something specific, there's usually a reason for it. It's not always good. And if they want that, then they should run for alderman, because then you get to, then you get, you can be more specific on what you want to do. All right, anything else on this? All those in favor of Mrs. Balls being appointed to the Parks and Conservation Committee, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
New business, there is none. Review of committee reports. In front of you have the Finance Committee meeting for April 9th, 2024. And license approval. Geez, I got to read all these again. Approval for an outside dance permit for Moo Inc., DBA Bass Bay Brewhouse, Audemars Banquet, South 79 West 15851, Audemars Drive, for the following dates and times: 2024, Sunday, May 26th, June 9th, June 23rd, from 5 p.m. till 8 p.m., and June 2nd, 16th, 30th, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday, May 28th, June 11th, June 18th, June 25th, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Approval of an outside dance permit for Aaron's Coffee Bean LLC, DBA Vintage Grounds, South 74 West 16825 Janesville Road, for the following dates in 2024 and times: Sunday, May 19th, June 2nd, June 9th, June 16th, June 23rd, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Live music on the patio, weather dependent.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Approval of an outside dance permit for Tailspin LLC, DBA Tailspin Bar and Grill, South 64 West 18295 Martin Drive, for June 9th, June 9th, 2024, from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Approval of full-service retail outlet for Raised Grain Brewing Company, LLC, DBA Raised Grain Brewing Company, at Muskego County Park on Janesville Road, for the Raised Grain Pop-Up Beer Garden, to be held May 31st, 2024, from 4 p.m. till 9 p.m., and June 1st, 2024, from 3 to 9 p.m.
Move to approve.
Second.
Alderman Hamel. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Approval of a full-service retail outlet for Raised Grain Brewing Company, LLC, DBA Raised Grain Brewing Company, at Veterans Park, West 182, South 8175 Racine Avenue, for the Raised Grain Pop-Up Beer Garden, to be held August 14th, 2024, from 4:30 p.m. till 8:30 p.m. for Muskego Night Out.
Move to approve.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. City officials reports, we have none. Communications miscellaneous business is authorized by law. Any updates from any of the liaisons? Hearing none. Any future agenda item requests? Motion to adjourn would be in order.
Motion adjourned.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We're adjourned at 6:37.